What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Walter Tuomi, aka NeoDefective. You can find me over at NeoDefective at Twitch, at Twitter, Instagram, here, there, everywhere, all the things. Do you like Batman? Do you like gaming? I do. I love both of those things. What is out in the ethos today that has currently pervaded the World Wide Web about Gotham Knights is some troubling news, as if it already wasn't some surface level tension upon the game's release. When I say tension, I mean, like, what do we think that this game is going to be? Does any of the information coming out really seem believable? Such as way back in 2020, earlier upon the announcement of this game, Gotham Knights, they were kind of looking like they might have been doing a games as a service, right? Bad words, I know. But then they said it wasn't going to be that there'll be no gatekeeping on level progression and things of the sort. Still, very minimal information was coming out and was getting delivered to us. And all the information that was getting delivered to us kind of seemed more of the hush-hush and not really sure. This game looked like it was going to be several different things at many different points upon its release, and we're getting close to its release on October 25th, 2022. Right now is October 15th. The news came out late tonight saying that Gotham Knights is going to be locked at 30 frames per second for console users. So if you like having a keyboard and pushing clickies, right clicks and left clicks on your little mouse, like me, that's good. If you've got a PS5, which please gods tell me you didn't get a PS5 to play 60 frames per second Gotham Knights. But if you're one of those people that did, guys or girls, you're going to be disappointed because your game is locked at 30 frames. And that is not for a performance mode or any kind of enhancer. They're saying, quote, "I know many of you are wondering about the availability of a performance mode for Gotham Knights on consoles. Due to the types of features we have in our game, like providing a fully untethered co-op experience in our highly detailed open world, it's not as straightforward as lowering the resolution and getting a higher FPS. For this reason, our game does not have a performance quality toggle option and will run at 30 frames per second on consoles." Woo! That's a big, if you've ever seen one. So this game has always kind of been really on the back burner for me. I just haven't been sure about what to think about it. I love the Arkham series. Absolutely adored it. I don't care what anybody thought of Arkham Knight or the suspension of disbelief you had to have when riding around the Batmobile and permanently disabling, possibly, or maiming or murdering some of these individuals that were causing tiffs on the street. Look, I'm just saying, I love the games. The gameplay was phenomenal. I could suspend my disbelief. You could do it too. It's Batman. He doesn't kill people most often. We think he doesn't. But the point is, this is bad. Okay, all around. When they released some gameplay quite recently, they showed some weird collision issues, and this is already about 2 months ago, really close to release. Some hit detection problems. I mean, Red Hood shooting people and not really doing any damage, looking very DPS-y, I guess you can say. Almost felt like an Overwatch, but with Batman characters. The characters were floaty, not really similar in the way that they fought in other Arkham games. It just felt different. Not only that, I don't really get down with some of the character designs. Like, why make Jason Todd look like some kind of Giga Chad? It's bewildering. I just haven't seen anything that's going to make me want to purchase this game or even play it. I have a feeling, based off of what I've seen with this game, that if this game goes free to play down the line, there is a high chance that this was going to be a game as a service way earlier in its development. Because I can't really see this title jumping out at anybody. This is getting released around the same time as God of War. I mean, this game is going to be sent out to die. It's not looking good. None of the news coming out for it has ever been good. Everybody that has previewed it, from the IGNs to the comic book gamings to GameSpots, have all had the same ultimatum when they previewed it, is that they really couldn't come to a conclusion about the game. They just don't know if the gameplay is any good. It feels okay. It feels like an Arkham game at times, but the progression feels so different. To me, it looks like Overwatch meets Batman, and that would be a good thing if it was done properly, but I don't think this is going to be that case. Through the lifespan of this video game, I can see it being on sale within the first week. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. All right. Sorry to bring the bad news. If you love Batman, if you love gaming, everybody visit me over at twitch.tv/NeoDefective, where you can find me streaming every weekend, Friday through Sunday, during the demon hours. Pacific time. West Coast, Best Coast. Stay dirty, humans.